welcome to Your Journey Yoga. Thanks for joining me today. I hope it's an amazing day on your end. Let's just make it better, shall we? So if you are new with me, welcome. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for giving me the opportunity to help you on your way through your yoga journey. And I always like to say it is your journey. Everybody's different. Everybody's built differently. So taking that into consideration, my hope is to just guide you through a practice that will leave you feeling challenged, refreshed, tired, all at the same time. So it's really kind of cool how that happens, where you just feel spent but alive. So it's an amazing gift. I love it. I hope you do too. And remember that if you're new to yoga, this is just my version of it. So if you're not like, I don't know if I like yoga, there's a ton of it out there, you guys. And just, I would love for you to fall in love with me, but hey, it's okay. I'm not for everybody, right? But today, so just a really just nice flow to just chill out the brain, to get away from it all just for a little while, to tune in to positive energy and promote more of it so that you can not only have it for yourself but pass it out into the world. Boy, everybody could use a little bit in these days coming forward. So I hope you're safe. I hope you're well. Just taking care of yourself. So a cup of water, glass of water, or if you need something stronger, by all means. I'm going to promote water for you today, however. A towel, if you have a tendency to get sweaty hands, sweaty feet, or you have to mop your brow. A strap or belt or a sock or anything that you can use for an assistance. If you have tighter shoulders, you're welcome to use blocks, any kind of props that you like that would help you in your practice. So coming to a seated position, we call this easy pose. It may not be easy for everybody. So if you are not an uber fan of this cross-legged position, find one that works for you. And we're going to place our hands just below our knees. We're going to close our eyes. And we're just going to feel that connection of the palm of the hand against the shin. The energy that's created. We close our eyes. We're just going to breathe. And as we breathe, I want you to focus on the length and the depth of each breath you take. And we're going to work to make this come to a count of 4. So each inhale, we draw in that breath, we soften our bellies, we fill our lungs to a count of 4. And then as you exhale, gently press that air out through the nose, drawing the belly button back, emptying the lungs. Again, a count of 4. So our count of 4 quiets the mind. It sends intensity and purpose behind our breath. Oftentimes we just absent-mindedly breathe. Really focus on the length and depth. And notice how that just draws our awareness deeper inside, letting go of the rest of the world. Now on your next breath in, press the chest forward, arch your back, gaze to the sky. And as you exhale, hollow your tummy and chest. Press your spine towards the back of the room. Tuck your chin. Inhale, press it through, arch your back, gaze to the sky. We're just working out some kinks. Exhale and hollow. So if you're just joining me and it's first thing in the morning, you might have extra kinks. Inhale, press it through, arch your back. And exhale, hollow. Seated cat and cow. Inhale it up nice and tall. And we're just going to make a big circle. Doesn't matter which direction. I want you to visualize you're a spoon, and your spoon is stirring your pot. So we're keeping a hold of the hands right against the shins, and we're just rotating the torso. Noticing what you feel and where you feel it. This can be a good indication if you've got some tightness going on in the hips, the lower back. Keeping that core strong to support the back. Last rotation, we're going to come all the way around. As your tummy and chest come towards the front, pause for just a second, and then rotate the other direction. So if you're going the opposite direction than me, it's fine. No worries. Just big, slow, deep circles. You can close your eyes, big, deep breaths, keeping that core strong. We're going to do 2 more rotations. Does this feel different than it did on the other side? Mine does a little bit. Probably might to you. And if it doesn't, that's fine. Just knowledge, guys. As your tummy and chest come towards the front, pause for just a moment. Release your hands and walk your hands out, relaxing the weight of the upper body down. Just big, deep breaths, guys. A little tuck of the chin towards the chest. Let's bring the hands around behind the back. Now this is one, if you need to grab one of your props, grab the prop, or interlace your fingers behind your back. Just let your upper body be heavy and just notice where that stretch is. Now if it feels right to you and the body feels ready, give a little shoulder roll up and back, and let's lift those hands towards the sky. Now if you have super open shoulders, open chest, this will be easy for you. If not, this can be very challenging, so only go as wherever your body is ready to go yet. Now slowly bring the hands back down. Core strong, lengthen through the crown of the head, slowly rise. All the way back up. Release your hands to the outsides of your hips. Sit up nice and tall, and as you exhale, release your right ear towards your right shoulder. Now we're going to keep pressing that left palm towards the floor. Close your eyes and just breathe. Nice long stretch down the neck. Now a little turn of your chin towards that right collarbone. Go slowly, because this stretch can kind of bite you. It can sneak up on you. Again, if you're joining me early, you just kind of rolled out of bed not too long ago, you might notice that you hold a little more tension. Body's not quite as limber as it would be if you've been up and moving throughout the day. Once again, roll that right ear over the shoulder, turn your face back towards front. Now slowly lift the head, and as you exhale, left ear towards the left shoulder, keeping that right palm pressing towards the floor. Just a nice long stretch down that right side of your neck. We're still sitting up nice and tall, so we're not slouching. Now slowly, slowly begin to turn your chin towards that left collarbone. And again, it's just taking notice where you hold your tension. And when you come back to your mat, is it pretty consistent? You always hold it in your neck. You always hold it in your hips. It's always the right side more than the left side. Or vice versa. So just notice. So knowledge, guys, is key. As we learn about ourselves, what's good, what's challenging, what's easy. Slowly turn your face back towards front. We can focus our breath more when we need to, and lift the head. Beautiful. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, release that right hand to the floor, left arm up and over. We're just going to gently sway side to side. Inhale, both arms come up. Exhale, other side, reach it up and over. Keeping those sit bones pressing towards the floor. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, up and over. Inhale, reach to the sky. Last one. Exhale, up and over. And inhale, reach to the sky. Both arms come up. Exhale, open the arms out to a T. Cross that right arm over the left. Wrap your hands around behind your shoulders. I want you to reach around as far as you can reach and give yourself a giant hug. Opening up between those shoulder blades. Flexibility in the shoulders. Now a little tuck of your chin towards your chest, letting go of tension in the neck and at the base of the head. Spine still sitting up nice and tall, not slouching. Inhale, lift your head. Open the arms. Now we're going to take that to the other side. So the left arm over the right. Wrap around. And notice, can you reach further on with one arm on top than the other? Big hug. Really feel that space between those shoulder blades. And slowly tuck your chin towards your chest. Just a deeper stretch all the way down the spine. Open up and letting go of tension that we hold in the back, the neck. Inhale, lift your head. Open the arms nice and wide. Reach to the sky. Exhale, let's fold forward and up onto all fours. So as we come to a tabletop position, hands are shoulder width apart, knees are hip width, core is nice and strong. Let's take a big breath into cow pose, tummy towards the floor, gaze and sit bones to the sky. Exhale, hollow the tummy and chest, lift your spine, tuck your chin, tuck your tailbone. Inhale it back to cow. Keeping the core strong, supporting your back. Exhale it to cat. Inhaling to cow one more time each direction. Exhale it to cat. And inhale it back to center. We shift our weight to our right hand. Left hand sweeps through, shoulder to the floor, side of the head to the floor, just above your ear. Rotate your body and extend. Right arm to the sky. Reach it up as high as you can reach. Now your gaze can either be straight ahead, right along the floor, or you can look up, finding the base of your thumb, or anywhere in between. Now let's rotate that right palm towards the front of the room. Reach it up and over. Arm right along the side of the face. And just relax the weight of that right arm. Close your eyes and breathe. Variation of thread the needle. Inhale, lift that right arm to the sky. Slowly release your hand down. Press it back up to tabletop. Center your weight. Now shift your weight to that left hand. Right hand sweeps through. Shoulder to the floor, side of the head to the floor. Rotate your body. Extend left arm to the sky, reaching up as high as you can reach. Lengthening and extending out of the shoulder to the tips of the fingers. Now rotate that left palm towards the front of the room. Reach it up and over. Arm right along the side of the face. Relax the weight of that left arm. Feel that length through the ribs, that release through the upper and middle back. Inhale, lift that left arm to the sky. And exhale, release it down. Press it back up to tabletop. And sit it back to child's pose. Extend those arms out nice and long. Hips back towards your heels. Forehead towards the floor. Nice big deep breaths. You're welcome to come back here anytime you like. Inhale, lift just slightly, walk your hands out to the left. Reach through your right fingertips and press your hips to the right. And then relax the weight of your head down. Nice long stretch all the way down that right side and into that lower back. Inhale, lift just slightly, walk your hands back through the center. And now over to the right, reach through your left fingertips as far as you can reach. Press your hips to the left and relax the weight of your head. Inhale, lift just slightly, walk your hands back through the center to child's pose. Arms extended out nice and long, hands shoulder width apart, spread your fingers wide. Let's lift the forehead, tuck the toes, press and lift your hips to the sky. Downward facing dog. Our inverted V. Feet are hip width apart. Hands shoulder width, spread your fingers nice and wide. Let's really try and get the bend out of the wrist as much as we can. So that means you need to bend your knees to let that happen. Great, bend the knees. And then as we go along, as the body gets warmer and warmer and feeling ready, we can let those heels sink. So really important we get that form through the wrists and the arms, and those legs will come along. We inhale it to high plank. Hold your plank, toes or knees. Lifting out of the shoulders. Long through the spine, strong through the belly. As you exhale, lift your hips to down dog, shifting your weight to your left foot, right toes to the sky. Exhaling and sweeping that right foot through. Back knee to the floor, and we're going to pull that back knee in so it's right underneath us. And we're going to lift the hands resting on the right thigh. So we've created a 90-degree bend with our legs. Not a whole lot of stretch going on at this point. What we want to focus on is our hips. So that pelvic tilt, we are going to do a posterior pelvic tilt, meaning that we are, if you were to visualize your pelvis, we're going to tip it back so that if it were a bowl, you were going to spill out the back of the bowl. So that pelvic tilt, squeeze your buns, and you should feel this really nice stretch right down the front of that left leg. Your psoas muscle. Breathe. Now gently release that intensity. Take a giant step forward or slide your knee back, depending upon where you are on your mat, and go ahead and lean forward. So now we're getting into those hip flexors. We can have the hands resting or extend the arms to the sky. Relax the shoulders. Let your body weight be as heavy as you can allow. We still want to stay strong through the core. And breathe. Now we can stay on that back knee or tuck the back toes, lifting that back knee to our full crescent. Circling the arms forward, around behind, all the way up tall. Lengthen and hinge forward. Reach out to find where the wall and ceiling meet. Gaze out in front of those right toes. Find your breath. Inhale, reach it out. Come all the way back up. And as you exhale, open your arms to a nice wide V. Gaze to the sky. Inhale it up tall. Pull the hands to heart center. Turn left elbow to the right knee. Pressing against the knee and working to bring your hands towards heart center. Right elbow pointing towards the sky. Find your breath. Slow it down. Let's face forward once again. Extend the arms to the sky. Big circle of those arms to the back. Hands on either side of your foot. Lift your hips, keep it back. Extend right leg to the sky. And gently release it down. To down dog. Holding your down dog. Great opportunity to grab a drink of water or inhale it to high plank. Crocodile down, toes or knees. Press it through, up dog. And exhale to down dog. And let's gently alternate bending knees. Walk it out. Slow and steady. Just find that breath. As you exhale, let both heels sink. We shift our weight to our right foot, left toes to the sky. Exhaling and sweeping that left foot through. Pulling that right knee in right underneath the hip. We lift the chest, placing the hands to that left thigh. So again, we're in a 90-degree bend. Not a whole lot of stretch going on at this point. We're going to focus on that posterior tilt through the pelvis as you squeeze your buns and tip that pelvis back. So we're spilling out the back of the bowl. You should feel this nice long stretch right through the front of that right leg. Strong through the core, chest lifted. So hold that squeeze out, isometric contraction. So help let that psoas muscle go. If you don't feel anything, that's good. I feel a good stretch. And then slowly release. Take a giant step forward, or again, slide your knee back. We come to our half crescent. So now our hips are heavy coming forward. We get that nice long stretch again through the front, but now we're working those hip flexors. Chest is lifted. Hands can remain on the thigh or extend the arms to the sky. Soft through the shoulders, strong through the belly. Find your breath, soften your face. If you like, keep that knee down, otherwise tuck the back toes, lift that back knee. Breathe. Inhale, reach to the sky, and as you exhale, begin to hinge it forward. Reach out and find that nice long diagonal line. Strong through the core again. Inhale, reach it out. Hinge all the way up, and as you exhale, open those arms to a nice wide V. Gaze to the sky. Inhale, lift the arms. Pull the hands to heart center, we turn. Right elbow to the left knee, pressing against the knee, working to bring your hands towards heart center. Left elbow pointing towards the sky. Flexibility in the spine, the hips, strengthen the legs, strengthen the core. We come back to center. Extend the arms to the sky. Big circle of those arms to the back. Hands on either side of your foot. Lift your hips, keep it back. Extend left leg to the sky. And gently release it down. Holding your down dog or inhale it to high plank. Toes or knees, one push up. Again. Once more if they're in there. Lift your hips to down dog. And gently sway your hips side to side. We come to center. Taking the gaze between your hands, walk, step, or hop to forward fold, and just relax the weight of the arms. Arms heavy, head heavy. So great for the backs of the legs, for that lower back. Let's bring the hands to the elbows and hold on. Maybe a little sway side to side. Just checking in. We come back to center, relaxing the arms. Let's slowly roll it up, one vertebra at a time. With a big shoulder roll at the top, shoulders slide down and away. Do that again, big shoulder roll up and back, shoulders slide down and away. Inhale, reach to the sky. Bending that left elbow, bringing the hand behind your head. Right hand to the elbow and gently press. Chin staying off of the chest. We stay tall through the spine. If you like, circle the arm around behind your back. This is one of those if you have a strap or a towel. Feel free to grab that. Drop it down from your top hand to the bottom hand. Take a big breath in. And as you exhale, gently lean to the right. Now, you don't have to go super deep. Just notice that stretch, and we want it to feel good. Challenging, but good. Inhale it up tall. Release the hands. Extend left arm. Switch sides. Right arm up. Left arm down. Bend the elbow. Bring the hand behind the head. Now that left hand to the elbow and gently press. Chin staying off the chest. Spine staying tall. Good posture, guys. And if you like, circle that left arm around behind. Can you find your fingertips? Lock them if you can find them. Take a big breath in, and as you exhale, begin to lean to the left. A little or a lot, and you might notice you can lean a little further on one side than the other. Totally normal and just fine. Can you close your eyes? A little more challenging for the balance. Inhale it back up. Release the hands, extend right arm, and lift the left. Exhale, swan dive to forward fold. Inhaling up to monkey half lift. Exhale down. Bending the knees as much as you need to get the hands to the floor. Let's center that left hand out in front of us, palm pressing into the mat. We rotate our bodies and extend right arm to the sky, reaching up, high as you can reach. Now it's again important about keeping that left palm pressing into the mat. So we don't want to lift those hands so that we can straighten our legs. I want you to really press against the floor to get as much rotation as you can. Bent knees are just fine. I just happen to have short legs. Reaching up, high as you can reach. As you exhale, slowly release that right hand down. Right hand takes the place of the left. Again, it's about the palm being pressed into the mat and that rotation that we get, not about the legs. Rotate your body and extend left arm to the sky. Reaching up, pressing into the floor. Can you feel that strength? All of that goodness that's happening in that middle and upper back. Those oblique muscles working hard to rotate us. We're lengthening and extending that left arm to the sky. As you exhale, slowly release that left hand down. Relax the weight of the upper body down. Inhale up to monkey half lift. Exhale down. Walk, stick, or hop to high plank. Crocodile down. Press it through up dog. We add an optional push-up if you like. To down dog. As you inhale, lift both heels, bend the knees, draw the bottom of your tummy towards the top of your thighs. And as you exhale, press it out. Extend those legs. Again, inhale, bend the knees, lift the heels, bottom of the tummy towards the top of the thighs. Exhale and press it out. Let's do that once more. Inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees, bottom of the tummy towards the top of the thighs. Exhale and extend it out. Shift your weight to your left foot, right toes to the sky. Exhaling and sweeping that right foot through. Back heel to the floor, stand tall to warrior one. Hips, chest, and shoulders face the front. Back heel presses into the mat. Can you feel the outside edge of that back foot press into the mat? Breathe. Circle the arms around behind your back. Interlace your fingers, all but the index finger and thumb. Roll those shoulders back, opening through the chest, strong through the upper back. We're going to lift those arms as high as you can get them without leaning forward. Staying true to your warrior pose. We have a tendency to get lazy through that lower body as we incorporate arms. So really draw that left hip forward. Slowly bring the hands down. And arch it back. Gaze to the sky. Again, hips remain side by side. That left hip wants to pull back. Slowly come forward. Gazing forward, we shift our weight forward onto the ball of the back foot. And as you're ready, press up onto that right leg. Square your hips. Add a flex of that left foot. Now you can stay right here or begin to hinge even deeper into Warrior 3. Now as we come into a deeper Warrior 3, that left hip wants to lift. Hands are still resting on the small of the back. If you like, lift your arms. So we're lengthening through the crown of the head. We're pressing through that back heel. Solid, rooted into the earth through that right foot. Slowly bring the hands back down. Giant step back. Release your hands, circle the arms overhead. Back to your Warrior 1. Flow forward, hands on either side of your foot. Lift your hips, sweep it back. Extend right leg to the sky. You're welcome to keep that right leg high or release it down. Holding your down dog or inhale it to high plank. Leg up or down. Super slow. Crocodile. Take your time. Make it last. Press it through up dog. Release your leg. And exhale to down dog. And gently alternate bending knees. Walk it out. Breathe. As you exhale, let both heels sink. Shift your weight to your right foot, left toes to the sky. Exhaling and sweeping that left foot through. Back heel to the floor, stand tall. Warrior 1. So Warrior 1 on the left side. That right heel, right outside edge of your foot, pressing into the mat. Shoulders soft and away from the ears. Breathe. Find that breath. Inhale behind your back. Interlace your fingers, all with the index finger and thumb. Roll those shoulders back. Square the hips. Keep them square. Now we can keep the hands down, or if you like, lift the arms. Stay true to your warrior pose. Mindful of that lower body. Slowly bring the hands back down. Take a big breath in. And as you exhale, arch it back. Gaze to the sky. And inhale it back up. Find a focal point out in front. Begin to shift your weight forward up onto the ball of the back foot. And as you're ready, up onto that left leg. Square your hips. Add a flex of that right foot. Staying here or hinging deeper into Warrior 3. Keeping those hips side by side. Hands resting on the small of the back. Or if you like, lift the arms. Strong through the belly, strong through the legs. Rooted into the earth through that left foot. Slowly bring the hands back down. Bend your supporting leg, giant step back. Release your hands, circle the arms overhead. Exhale, flow forward, hands on either side of your foot. Lift your hips, sweep it back. Extend left leg to the sky. Keeping that left leg high, or you are welcome to release it down. Holding your down dog, or inhale it to high plank. Leg up or down. Super slow. Melt. Take your time. Feel the elbows brush against the rib cage. Press it through up dog. Release your foot. And exhale to down dog. Let's inhale up to the balls of the feet. Press the chest and shoulders toward your thighs. Reach your sit bones high. And as you exhale, let your heels sink. We inhale to high plank or high push-up position. Exhale back to down dog. Inhale to high plank. Exhale to down dog. We're going to take that right knee to the right elbow as we come to plank and hold. Breathe. Feel the strength in the core. Exhale back to down dog. Now working with that left knee. Inhale to plank, left knee, left elbow, and hold. Breathe. And back to down dog. Shift your weight to your left foot. Right toes to the sky. Exhaling and sweeping that right foot through. Left foot steps in to forward fold. Inhale up to monkey half lift, flat back. Exhale down. Inhale, reverse swan dive up. And as you exhale, take a giant step back with your foot and open those arms out to a T. Rotate palms to the sky, toes turned out to that 45-degree angle. Inhale, reach to the sky, sunflowers. Exhale, grand plie, chest stays tall, arms sweep towards the floor. Inhale, reach. Exhale, grand plie. Inhale, reach, 2 more. Big, full, deep breaths. Core staying strong. And reach. Last one, stay low in the legs. Extend the arms to the sky. Interlace your fingers, all but the index finger and thumb. Soft through the shoulders. Deep into those legs. Knees roll back. Pelvis drawn through. We lift that left heel. Breathe. Release the left. Lift the right. And breathe. Release the right. Find a focal point out in front of you. And lift both. Find your breath. Now slowly pull those hands to heart center. And slowly extend the legs. Stay high on the balls of the feet. And slowly sink back down into those legs. And gently release the heels. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, open those arms out to a T. Core strong. Hinge over halfway. Releasing that left hand to the floor. Rotate your body and extend. Right arm to the sky. Reach up as high as you can reach. Allow the hips to shift. Pressing that left inner thigh towards the back wall. Lengthen out of the fingertips. Now circle that right arm around behind your back. Forearm along the small of the back. If you can find that left thigh, hold on to it. If you can't quite find it, just keep that arm wrapped as tightly as you can against your back. Find your breath. Inhale, extend right arm to the sky. And as you exhale, slowly release that right hand down. Right hand takes the place of the left. Rotate your body and extend left arm to the sky. Reach up, high as you can reach. Pressing that right inner thigh towards the side of the room. Lengthen out of the shoulder. As you exhale, circle that left arm around behind your back. Forearm along the small of the back. Can you find that right thigh? Hold on to it. Opening through the front of the shoulder, through the chest. Close your eyes and just feel whatever it is you feel. Never any pain. Always challenge, but for the most part good. Extend left arm to the sky. And as you exhale, slowly release it down. Go ahead and relax the weight of the upper body down. If you need to shorten your stance, heel toe those feet in once or twice, and let that upper body just hang. Let's bring the hands to the outsides of the ankles and use the strength of the arms to pull the upper body towards the space between your legs. A little shift of your weight forward into your toes. A little tuck of the chin towards the chest. Releasing the arms, core strong. We lift just slightly enough to release the hands down. Let's heel toe those feet in once. If you've already done it once, just once. If you need to do twice, do twice. So those feet are just a little bit wider than the hip width apart. Core is strong. We're going to lift the upper body, supporting with the hands. Core is strong. We're going to bend those knees, lowering the bottom towards the floor. So if you're taking care of your knees, be mindful. If this isn't a great place for you, that's fine. Now we're going to stop as the bottom is in line with those knees. So a nice flat back with your spine. Turn sideways so it's easier for you guys to see. So a nice flat back. Now we can stay right here, or if it feels right to you, we lower the bottom down, lift the chest, and pull the hands to heart center. Now we are working to create an imaginary, if there were a wall behind you, you want to feel that back and your bottom against the wall, rather than just your bottom. Can you get those shoulder blades against it too? Elbows right against the insides of the knees. Find your breath, release your hands, and slowly extend those legs. Now we're going to do this 2 more times. Inhale, slowly bend the knees, lower your bottom down, lifting the chest, pulling that pelvis through. As you exhale, release the hands, extend the legs. 1 more time, bending the knees, lowering your bottom down, chest lifts, hands to heart center. Breathe. Now from here, strength challenge. We rise slowly. Do your best not to let your bottom lift first, to lead through the crown of the head. Extend the arms to the sky. And as you exhale, open it up. Arms to a nice wide V, gaze to the sky. Inhale, reach to the sky. Pull the hands to heart center. Let's step to the top of the mat to mountain. Inhale, reach to the sky. And as you exhale, swan dive to forward fold. Inhale up to monkey half lift. Exhale down, walk, step, or hop to high plank. Let's take it halfway down and hold. Walk your feet out. Walk your feet in. Take it low and hold. Now start with the opposite foot. Walk your feet out. Walk your feet in. Half lift. Other foot. Feet out. Feet in. All the way up. Last time, opposite foot. Out. And in. Lift your hips to down dog. Inhale up to the balls of the feet. Exhale, press the chest and shoulders towards your thighs. Reach your sit bones high. And as you exhale, let your heels sink. We inhale it to the knees and sit it back to child's pose. Find your breath. And let's walk the hands up. We're going to come up onto the knees. If you need a little more cushion under your mat, pull your mat back on itself so you've created like 3 layers, and then you've got that extra padding for your knees. We're going to make fists with our hands or blades with your hands. And we're going to bring our hands behind our back, placing the hands on either side of the spine, about hip height. So if you've made fists here, if you've made blades, your fingertips are pointing towards your bottom. I'm going to make fists. Now we're going to pretend like there's a bungee cord that's going to draw those elbows towards one another, opening up the chest. I want you to visualize there's a wall in front of you with your hips against that wall, and they're not going to pull back away from it. We lift the chest, arch the back, and gaze towards the sky. Camel pose, pressing those fists, pressing those hands into the small of the back, drawing those elbows towards one another. Now if you're coming back to the point where you think, I could probably reach my heel if I let go without having to lean back, you're welcome to do so. We lift the chest, opening up. Camel. Strong through the belly. Feel that stretch through the front of the shoulders and through the chest. Bringing one hand to the small of the back, and then the other. We rise and sit it back to child's pose. Inhale, lift just slightly, walk your hands out to the left. Reach to your right fingertips, press your hips to the right. Relax the weight of your head down. Inhale, lift just slightly, walk your hands back through center and over to the right. Reach to your left fingertips as you press your hips to the left. Relax the weight of your head. Inhale, lift, come back to center, to child's pose. Take as much time here as you need. As you're ready, walk your hands up. Let's come over onto one hip, and we're going to sweep both feet off to the right. Now we're going to turn and face that left knee, lifting the chest, and slowly walk your hands forward. So we're placing the chest and tummy over that right knee, or the left knee. And we're going to reach out through those right fingertips as far as you can reach, and then just relax the weight of your head. And let's slowly walk those hands back up. Placing that left hand, actually let's take a hold of that right leg. Left arm up and over. Inhale, reach. Release your hands, switch your feet. So feet are off to the left. We lift through the crown of the head, lengthening that spine, rotate towards that right knee, and slowly walk your hands forward. Extending the arms. Now let's reach to those left fingertips as far as you can reach, and relax the weight of the head down. Inhale and walk the hands back up. Taking that left hand, taking a hold of the ankle, reach to the right arm to the sky, and as you exhale, lean to the left. Breathe. Nice long stretch down the ribs, into the waist. And inhale it back up. Awesome. Let's spin around. Bringing the hands behind the thighs. We lift the feet, coming to boat pose. Lifting the chest, rolling those shoulders back, core strong. Reach down with that right hand, extend your right leg. Now we can take a hold anywhere along the leg you like, the ankle, the outside edge of your foot, if you like, the big toe with your first two fingers and your thumb. We lift the chest and draw the belly button in. Breathe. Now let's release that left hand and extend it out. If you need the support for your back, keep the support behind that left leg. Now slowly begin to extend that left leg, only if it feels right. You don't have to extend it all the way out. You can just do a little bit, and then flex that left foot. If you like, lift that left arm. Breathe. Now slowly circle that left arm back around, pull that left knee in. Release the right leg. Reach down with the left hand anywhere you want to. Take a hold of the leg or the foot and extend the leg. Now that right hand is there for support. If you like, release the support. Can you feel that nice stretch through the back of that left leg? You definitely can. Feels good. Now slowly begin to extend that right leg and flex your foot. Breathe. Again, if you like, lift that right arm. Making sure we keep that chest tall so it doesn't all get sent right into that lower back. We want to focus on the core. This is getting the hip flexors and the quads as well. Now circle that right arm around behind, pulling that right knee in. Now we're going to bend that left knee, but keep a hold of that left leg. You're going to reach down, you're going to take a hold of the same place on the other foot, or ankle or leg, and we extend both legs. Now use the strength of the arms to start to pull those legs in as you draw your nose towards your knees. Breathe. So length through the backs of the legs, strengthen the arms, strengthen the core. Slowly releasing the intensity with the arms. Bring one hand behind the leg and then the other. Point your toes. Keeping the support or releasing it. Slow, slow, slow. Lower your legs. Heels touch. Flex your feet. Reach to the sky. Exhale, lengthen and hinge it forward. Tummy down, chest down, hands. And relax the weight of your head. Inhale, reach it out. Sit up nice and tall. Soften your feet. Close your eyes and slowly roll yourself back. We draw one knee in towards the chest, and then the other, hands to the shins just below your knees. Pull your knees in nice and tight. Let's lift the upper body, coming into a nice tight little ball. And just gently rock side to side. Nothing big, just a nice little pressure massage in that middle back. We come back to center, slowly releasing the upper body down. Keeping that right knee tucked in, extend your left leg out and down. Right arm extends out to a T, left hand to the outside of the right knee, and gently pull your leg across your body. Keeping both shoulders on the floor. Turn your gaze out over that right arm. Close your eyes. Releasing that left hand, rolling back to center. Extend right leg to the sky, point your toes. Lengthen your leg, little external rotation through that hip. Reach out through the toes and slowly, slowly lower your leg down. And allow it to come to rest. Left knee comes in, left arm extends out to a T. Right hand to the outside of the left knee, and gently pull your leg across your body. Keeping both shoulders on the floor, best you can. Turn your gaze out over that left arm. Releasing that right hand, rolling back to center. Extend left leg to the sky. Point your toes, lengthen your leg, little external rotation through that hip. Reach out to the toes and slowly, slowly lower your leg down. And allow it to come to rest. Let's rest the hands on the tummy. One hand just below the belly button, one just below the sternum. Close the eyes for just a moment. Through your head. Feel that positive energy that you've created within you and around you. Be open to sharing that positive energy with the world around you. Be accepting of all that you need if you need a little bit more. Let's gently pull the right knee in towards the chest. And then the left, hands behind the thighs, rock yourself up. Coming on over to our easy pose. We sit up nice and tall. Close your eyes. Turn the palms to face the sky, drape the wrists over the knees. Gently bring your index finger to touch your palm. Slow, steady breaths. As we finish our practice today, we survive through strength and fortitude within us. Today, let's just not survive, let's thrive. Let's gently open the eyes, take a big breath in, reach to the sky, and exhale, thumbs to heart center. Thank you for joining me. Take care of yourselves, be well, stay safe. As always, be healthy. If you have any questions or need anything, don't hesitate to message me. I miss you guys dearly, and I hope that your day is filled with joy and love. Until the next time, namaste.